Hi, my name is Lauren Fontenot, and today I'll be talking to you guys about ecotourism and the pros and cons of ecotourism and my personal experiences with this type of traveling. Ecotourism. What is ecotourism? Ecotourism is tourism directed towards exotic, often threatened natural environments to support the conservation efforts of these environments and a chance to observe the wildlife. Why do people do it? Ecotourism provides opportunities that are sustainable solutions to economic challenges for these conservation needs of local people in whatever country you choose to visit. So, if you visit Africa, Rome, South America, it doesn't really matter. There's always a way of eco traveling in whatever country you choose to visit. You also get to support rural economies to help revitalize and sustain their local heritage. Ecotourism also provides you with unique opportunities to gain authentic experiences, discover new places, meet new people, make new friends, like create bonds, and just have a memorable time with new people or people you know, and just enjoy the experience. It also is an opportunity for you to make a difference and make a long lasting impression on the communities you choose to visit and the new people that you meet in these communities or local areas in the different places that you visit. What are the pros and cons of ecotourism? Ecotourism does raise awareness, which can help people make necessary changes that will preserve these at risk places. Of course, awareness will also raise funds, but people are more likely to give to a cause that preserves these places if they have experienced them firsthand and have developed a love for them. So people are going to be more willing to donate to these at-risk countries if they've been there and met with the local people and just experienced it for themselves and just gained that love for that country or those people or that culture and their heritage, and they'll be more open to giving more money to these local cities and countries. It also provides income for local native people that are very poor, and this type of tourism can help supplement their lifestyle. It also has the added benefit of keeping local dollars in the local areas. It also raises cultural awareness. With these tours, it can help to foster a strong relationship between cultures. It allows you to be exposed to cultures in meaningful ways and avoid any of the unusual or usual tourist sites and trappings. Um, like me personally, there's a difference between seeing Costa Rica from the window of a resort or from the beach or hotel pool and actually seeing Costa Rica from the heart of the jungle and interacting with the natives and local people that live in that country. What are the cons of ecotourism? Some big business corporations believe that ecotourism is a negative thing because it takes away money from their amusement parks, their resorts. It's taking away their money. So they don't think ecotourism is a good thing because it puts money in the local areas, but it doesn't put money in the big local tourist sites. Um, it can make cultures more reliant. Ecotourism can bring much needed revenue to an area that can be a bad thing because the the area will be more dependent on the outsiders and more dependent on the tourists because of the money they're bringing in. They won't depend on themselves. Some people also believe that it erodes the culture's way of life. As local cultures become more Americanized, they lose the hold that they have on their own culture. Like, all you have to do in Costa Rica, for example, all you have to do is look in the city of San Jose, all you have to do is look down the street, and there's like three McDonald's down the street. Like, they think that ecotourism or any type of tourism will erode the culture's way of life because they're so focused on becoming more Americanized that they'll lose sight of like their own origin of their culture. Too busy trying to be like Americans, basically. Personal experiences with ecotourism. For my personal experiences, for the past 3 years, I've participated in ecotourism and abroad volunteer projects in different countries. I've been to Costa Rica, Argentina, and France. And in each one of these trips, I immerse myself in their cultural values and way of life, not just the tourist sites. So, like in Costa Rica, what I did was I helped at a native turtle lodge. And in Costa Rica, that's like their main, that's their main country animal is the turtle. And in Costa Rica, the turtles are endangered there. So what I did was I volunteered at a turtle lodge there, and we helped like preserve the baby turtles, help them make it to sea, because what's happening is when the turtles are laying their eggs, poachers are coming out and they're taking the eggs to sell them like on the black market, and basically killing them. So what I did was I helped with that, and it was like a cultural immersion type thing. And in Argentina, what I did was I helped rebuild a school for at-need students and special ed kids. And I also did a cultural immersion program too, where I stayed with the host family for a month. Like they didn't speak any English, so I had to practice on my Spanish. And like I basically lived their way of life. Like I took the bus to get to the inner city. It was a group of us from different parts of the US, and we basically lived the life that our host families were living. Like it was totally different from what I do in Houston. Like it was a culture shock, but it was a nice experience. And in France, what I did was I helped build a labyrinth. And a labyrinth, for those who don't know, is like a maze. And what we did was we went to Lyon, France, and we went to the University of Paris in Lyon. And what we did was we built a labyrinth on site because they're real big down there. They're real big down there, and we built the labyrinth, and then like we learned their historical history behind labyrinths, and like a lot of cathedrals and religious aspects that are real big in Lyon. We learned about that, basically getting immersed into their culture and into their religion. Also, ecotourism has taught me not to just see life or experience life in my eyes, but to see it in other people's eyes, see how they live, and compare the different ways, like from my life to theirs, and just to learn to appreciate the things that you never thought you would appreciate in life. And that is it on my speech about ecotourism. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and that's it. Thank you.